I'm recording an urgent message because I truly believe that Stadium is fucking killing Overwatch. Um, Generally, the game is just kind of cheaper now. It just feels cheaper, but with Stadium's existence is a fucking strain on an already stretched or I don't know questionable balanced team. The way the way content is handled in the game is honestly just terrible right now. That nothing fucking happens. We get maybe a new hero, or sometimes maybe not even a map last time. So if you're like a super casual player and they're here for mythics, you're fucked because they suck now. The skins, I guess they're still pretty good. Like the legendaries have been good. They've been nice, but you know the mythics, the big boys, the heavy hitters, they suck. Shit, what else? Stadium. The problem with Stadium is that it's always there and no one wants to fucking play it because the games last for 40 minutes or 30. But the maps people like the least, and this is with like the real like hardcore player base, are the car maps. Partly because they are very linear and that they take long. So when you add a mode that also takes long, it just gets in the way of the flow. Ideally, back when I used to play Splatoon, those games were over in a little 5 minutes. That was a timer. It could go a little beyond because of overtime, but even then it'd be like what 6 or 7 minutes long, and that's a lot. It should not be 7 minutes. But point is that Overwatch already has like a high demand of how long a game's going to be because it's like 15 minutes. That's a lot. You can't even you can't even play 5 games in an hour in most cases. It's so Stadium just has an insane demand of time, and if you're fucked just off of matchmaking alone, you have some potato on your team. Well, now you're gonna be fucked slowly, and that's not good. Balancing. I don't even see the point of Stadium. I feel like the Mirror Watch was honestly just a much stronger alternate mode because the characters had like a distinct identity with what they were supposed to be, and I feel like instead of Stadium being its own separate thing, we should have other metas like how Pokemon Showdown has, so that these other metas they cycle in and they cycle out and they get added to. Maybe like every week it can change, or I don't know, every 2 hours. I don't know. Point is that it rotates. Comp will always be the same. It will be the focus. They will be maps. They won't remove modes. Well, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. But what I'm saying is that with Stadium, they need to come up with what like nine or like 12 powers or something like that, and they all kind of add little things to your character, but you end up just basically playing the same hero with some extra bullshit thrown on, and everyone has the same extra bullshit thrown on, and it generally takes less like mechanical skill. In a lot of cases it takes less mechanical skill to play the game. So for a good player, it just feels like they're playing on easy mode. Now, if instead of Stadium we had, these sort of alternate universes like Mirror Watch, what I brought up earlier, I think that would be a lot more, exciting, maybe give the arcade mode, yeah, just lump it into arcade, why not? So, let's say Doomfist when, like the super tank Doomfist back in Mirror Watch when he had a shield. That could be something that is expanded on. You're just swapping the characters' roles around. These could just be separate things that instead of the generally directionless way that Stadium does, where you just get a bunch of powers, and then it doesn't really feel any different to play that character. I mean, it does feel different, but not really. It doesn't. Sometimes you might be using one ability more than the other, but it doesn't feel like a new mode. When I play Stadium, it just feels like I'm playing a super long game of Overwatch, and I already kind of do that whenever I get sent to fucking King's Row. I it doesn't need to exist. Stadium is a pointless mode. The fact that it gets maps, it's been getting a lot more balancing priority and maps than the main mode is insane because no one wants to fucking play it. Stadium players are mega casuals, and I mean, they spend more money on the game. I'm assuming. Part two. I think part of Stadium getting so much more attention, it's damaging towards the main mode, obviously, because the main mode has been, unchanged. Diva has ran the game for like a while. Vermatra's armor was bugged for like a season or two. It was ridiculous. Those characters are so strong, and characters that are weak, like Junkrat and Lifeweaver, are still weak. And Junkrat is in Stadium. I remember being like pretty excited to see Hazard in Stadium, but like I played maybe like 3 matches of it, which I guess amounts to like, I don't know, 2 hours. So I guess I got value out of it. I wonder if the only reason the devs added map building and hero bands was to give us like a fake sensation of content, like I guess outside of like new heroes and stuff, because this is not a strong light. With the map building and hero bands, because we didn't get the only new map we got was Atlas. And we lost Antarctic Peninsula, so we have less maps than we did in 2024. So great, because everything went to Stadium, which people do not want to play for reasons I already went over. But I think the reason that they added, that was to keep people complacent, to so that even if they couldn't balance the game, even if they can't, nerf Zarya or pay attention or, listen to literally anything a Lifeweaver player has ever said about how dog shit that hero is, it doesn't matter because it's hero bans. If Tracer just beats your ass, you can ban her. It's fine. Although they did nerf Tracer, so but she's still strong. So if Zarya can just run you down, it doesn't matter because you can ban Zarya. Vermatra couldn't die. I hope just ban him. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have an active balancing team because you have hero bans now, and that sucks. It just doesn't feel good to play. It's not, the banning system isn't something that you interact with to force people to like think on their toes. It limits that, really, because you're going to be using bans for shit that is obviously broken 99% of the time. And bans happen at the start of a round anyways. It's not like, oh, we're going to ban this mid-round so that, the enemy has like a really strong Ashe, now they'll have to play Hanzo. But that will never happen. Because bans are at the start. And it's just stupid. It's bad. It's a stupid fucking concept. I don't like it. Like mid-game hero bans. That could be like an interesting side mode, I think. Interesting, like, little tournament bracket if they ever decide to make like the official competitive games actually interesting to watch. I mean, like, yes, the gameplay is good, but it's only 5v5. I'd like to see 6v6 too. I'd like to see more modes. There just aren't more modes to this game. It's Fortnite added fucking racing, and Fortnite has more money, I'm sure, but Overwatch, we Overwatch people, we Overwatch fans, we're not asking for fucking racing. We're asking for, actually, a racing mode could be cool with like Lucio, but what we're asking is for bullshit. But instead, the bullshit is confined to Stadium, where they keep trying to put the bullshit in a box, so you end up with fake bullshit. It's fake. Stadium is a fake mode. It's so bad. The game is boring. A little bit. It's still fundamentally good, which is why I play it. But, I would probably play it more if the changes came faster and were actually substantial. That's it.